disgraceful displays of abuse of a child by a government. A 9-year-old boy who has lost his parents, who he had to watch drown on the rocks of Christmas Island, standing at his parents' funeral, watching them being buried, and when his family, his aunties and uncles and cousins come up to comfort him and put their arms around him, have that 9-year-old child snatched away by government officials, put into a van and driven away where they cannot find him and cannot protect him. Australia has a very, very long and disgusting history of taking children away from their families. It seems that our institutions and our government have learned absolutely nothing from their racist history. This is not about a processed manner. This is not about protecting borders. This is just about being mean and abusing people. We met with the Department of Immigration yesterday, and they said to us that they want a more open and honest communication. So I think we should start with that now by changing the name so that we can stop this stupid lies. This is not a Department of Immigration. This is a Department of Child Abuse. And we may as well start changing the name there, and they can leave it for everyone else that comes in to see.
It's the treatment of 9-year-old orphan Seena, I should think quite fairly and rightly fits the definition of torture. Its treatment goes beyond the merely inhumane and crosses over into the thoroughly, the unremittingly, the assuredly disgusting.
This kid is still, at the moment, stuck out in Broome and on his way back to Christmas Island. He is not back with his family. When he is released back into Sydney, he's not going into a free home. He's not going into a loving, caring environment. He's going to be sitting in a room with prison guards surrounding that house.
Seeking asylum is not illegal. Detention without charge or trial of asylum seekers in violation of Article 9 of the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights, that is illegal. This government is in violation of international law.
This is not just about one child or one instance. There are over 1,000 children in detention who are being mistreated and abused in the same way. This department and this government and this country are a disgrace in the way it is treating asylum seekers.